Okay, so this piecewise function has 3 different parts to it. But it doesn't matter how many parts there are, we'll still use that same process. So we're going to start out by putting a number line down below. And when I'm looking at this, I need to put my fence lines in first. I'm going to focus on these domain pieces here. And I have a fence line at -2, so let me put that one in. And then I have a fence line at 3. So x equals 3. Okay, and then what I want to do is I'm going to write my functions in where they go. All right, so for x less than -2, I have y equals -4. And between -2 and 3, I'm going to use x minus 2. Y is x minus 2. And then for x bigger than 3, so here's 3 and here's the bigger than side, I'll use y is -2x plus 4. I'm going to go ahead and plot these. I think maybe I'll start with this one in the middle first. So my y-intercept is -2. My slope is 1. So I'll go up 1, over 1. Then anytime I land on a fence line, I'm going to put a hollow dot on there. We'll deal with the hollow dots at the end. So I can connect these ones up. So that's what I have in the middle section. Let's do this purple piece here, y equals -2x plus 4. So my y-intercept is 4, which is here, but this is where the graph needs to go. So I'm just going to hold my pen there kind of as a placeholder, but I'm not going to make a heavy mark or anything. My slope is a -2, so I'll go down 2 over 1, down 2 over 1, down 2 over 1 until I hit my fence line. Then I'll put my hollow dot there. And I'll go down 2 over 1. And that should be enough to draw that piece there. And then let's come back and take a look at this. So this is y equals -4. So 1, 2, 3, here's y equals -4. And that's actually just a horizontal line. And we're only going to put that horizontal line on this part of the fence line here. So there's my y equals -4. And then I just need to figure out which dots, if any, I'm coloring in. So the equal to sign is this one here with the -4, my blue line. So I'll color this dot in blue. That's where I get that from, is from this function. There are no equal to signs here, so none of the green ones are I'm not gonna color anything in with green. And there's an equal to sign here with this -2x plus 4, which is this function here. So I'll color this guy in here. All right, so that gives me my function. And then let's find the domain. So if I start on the left-hand side, I see that arrow, so I know I get -infinity for my lower end. And as I go to the right, I still see function values, still see function values. I could run into a problem with this green hollow dot, but there's a purple filled in dot, so we're still good. And then I hit the purple function, I see that arrow there, so this is going to keep going down. So my domain is all real numbers. And then my range. So my range, I start down at the bottom of the graph, and I see that I do have an arrow here, which means it's going to keep dropping down. So my range starts at -infinity. And then, let's see, it goes up. I hit the blue and the purple, the green and the purple. Now I'm up to just the green. And I level off here. So this is kind of where the end of my function is. And that's at y equals 1. But this is a hollow dot. So instead of doing a square bracket on here, I'm going to do a rounded parentheses. So there's my range, -infinity to 1. And then let's find these function values. So -4, so x equals -4 puts me over here. And that's just y equals -4. So I'll put that on there. F of 1. So 1 is here in the green section. So I'll use this formula here. It gives me 1 minus 2, which is a -1. f of 5. So x equals 5 puts me on the purple side. So I'll put a 5 in for x here. I get a negative 2 times 5 plus 4. So that's negative 10 plus 4, so negative 6. And then negative 2 is on my fence line. So if it's on my fence line, I need the one that says equals to, which is here. So that'll be negative 4. And then my other fence line is at 3. And the equals to 3 is here. So I get negative 2x plus 4, and I'll plug 3 in there. That is negative 6 plus 4, so I get a negative 2. Now, one quick note, if there was no equal to sign here, so I don't have an equal to 3 here and I don't have an equal to 3 here, so suppose that's what it looked like, then this would just not exist. It's undefined. Okay, so you got to make sure you're using the one with the equal sign, and if none of them have the equal sign for that number, then it just doesn't exist. Okay, assuming that it's on the endpoint and you're not talking about something in the middle of the interval. All right, so that was a 3-part piecewise function.